we should start thinking of YouTube like we think of Netflix. People are watching YouTube in their living rooms on their big screen TVs. YouTube is TV.
Mhm.
Like, that's how we should think about it as marketers now, and so it's like, we should create a TV show for our market, in whatever form that could be. That could be an interview-based thing, that could be a, go out and, like, create something super unique in the real world and, like, a series or whatever, or it could be how-to educational videos on, like, something that will improve, their how they approach their profession. But more people are consuming YouTube than Netflix, than Amazon Prime, than Disney. Like, all the major streaming platforms, more people are consuming YouTube channels and YouTube content than all of those. And a lot of them are doing it in their living room like a TV show. So, I just think that's a really powerful thing to, like, think about for the future. And this is similar to how I viewed podcasting 10 years ago, is just how powerful that medium is. And now we see, like, the world's most influential people in every category: entertainment, politics, business. The most interesting pieces of content that those people are creating now as a guest or a host are usually now taking place on podcasts.
Hmm.
And so that has played out, and I think the same thing's gonna play out with the new TV, basically, which I think, for better or for worse, some people don't like it, some people do, but we just have to acknowledge it. This is happening in a large way with YouTube. And, so we should just keep that in mind with, like, how we're approaching our content strategy. Because, like I said, I still think it's super early. Like, if you're selling to finance professionals, I guarantee there's not many YouTube channels catering to that demographic, but there's a lot of them that are consuming content on YouTube.
Mhm.
And pretty much every category, um, you know, information security officers, HR professionals, obviously marketers, salespeople, go up and down the line. I mean, it's the number 2 social media platform in the world. So, like, yeah, there's just so many benefits to it. Um, and I think you can just get started with, like, I think it also can feel a little bit scary, just because, like, there's so many things that you could do with it.
Mhm.
There's almost unlimited, like, options on how you could approach it. So I like the idea of just stair stepping it. Like, start with something that's sustainable and manageable and differentiated. Um, and even if that's a once a month thing, but you just put your all into that once a month. Um, and it's just a single format once a month. And then you could stair step it to, okay, we got that down. Let's do it twice a month. And then maybe, all right, cool, we got this. What's another content format we could add to the channel? And so, not by trying to bite it all off at once, because it's so hard to do, 7 different approaches, like, all at the same time.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's
Yeah.
impossible I mean, especially for a team who's trying to, like, figure this out on their own. Like, even if you're hiring experts to come in and help you and consult or produce something, like, you still have to figure it out. Like,
Yep.
um, I'm living that firsthand, both, with the company I'm working with and with my own channel. It's just like, if you try to do too many things at once, it's gonna be so overwhelming. Like, I think the point you made about, like, stair stepping, part of that initial stairs is not even, like, production of the content, it's literally learning the channel
Yep.
and, like, learning how, like,
Yep.
what makes a good what makes a good title, what makes a good thumbnail,
Yep.
all those type of things. Like, literally, it's funny you mentioned the thumbnails earlier, and I gotta circle back to it. Like, I took our graphic designer who was, like, building web pages and all those things, bought him a $100 course on YouTube thumbnails and said, "This is part of your job now."
Love it.
Right? Like, "Are you interested in doing this? Like, is this something?" And he's like, "Yes, I wanna help, like, grow our channel." And, like, it's night and day different. Like,
Yes.
it makes such an impact on the feel of the channel, how it l professional it looks, and, it's j you can tell it's not just a like, Canva is great, but, like, it's not just a Canva template slapped together.
Exactly. Yeah, and, like, the difference between, a 7% click-through rate on, like, people who get served that video and they see the thumbnail and then they click, like, that's the click-through rate, and a 2% click-through rate, like, is the difference between 100x the result over time. Literally, like, these
Mm.
small or even 7% and 4%, like, small difference in click-through rate is can be 100x the result of the performance of that video. So, yeah, it's just like those details matter.